Hey, what's going on, Pokemon trainers? Trainer Connor 100 here. Welcome back to another Legends ZA Showdown battle video. Before we start, we got the official release date for Pokemon Champions, Wednesday, April 8th. The plan is to obtain the game at launch, get through the tutorials if they exist, and then start training some Pokemon. Once I figure everything out, I'll start uploading battles the following week for your viewing leisure. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. Okay, let's talk about Mega Raichu X. This thing is cool. I'd say it's one of my favorite Mega Evolutions from the Mega Dimensions DLC. We're going to try him out in this video. When looking at his stats, he's primarily a physical attacker with good enough speed to outspeed tons of Pokemon. And the clear Mega Raichu X also has the Levitate ability to ignore ground type attacks as well. The only downside is his overall defenses. Not too bad at base 95, but it's something to keep an eye on when utilizing him in battle. Okay, let's go over the team preview. Okay everyone, let's go over the team. You don't have to watch this. If you want to skip it, that's fine, but this shouldn't take very long. We have Mega Raichu X. Obviously, with Volt Tackle, Drain Punch, Knock Off, Volt Switch. With Max Attack, Max Speed, 400 HP. We have the Gyarados with a Lumberry, the Intimidate ability with Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Earthquake, and Ice Fang. Max Attack, Max Speed here with an Adamant nature. For Mega Raichu X, it's a Hasty nature. Very interesting. And then we also have a Trevenant, another Pokemon that I haven't used all that much, but it's really good. We have a very defensively minded Trevenant with the Harvest ability with a Citrus Berry. So, if you use a Citrus Berry, you have the ability Harvest to retrieve it. And you can use it over and over again. Combine that with Horn Leech to get your HP back, as well as Leech Seed. You have a very defensive Pokemon here who will refuse to go down, basically. The EV spread for Trevenant is crazy, kind of like what happened with Amoonguss in the last battle video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But we have 224 HP, 40 attack EVs, 4 Horn Leech and Fan Force. Then we have 128 defense and 116 special defense. All over the place as far as defense EVs go, but it should be alright. We have Scizor holding the Metal Coat with the Technician ability. Swords Dance, Bullet Punch, Bug Bite, and Substitute. So obviously you set up a Substitute / Swords Dance, and then you have that boost from Technician here. Combine that with the Metal Coat, you have something very powerful there. We have 228 HP, 188 attack, and then 92 defense. So there's no speed, no special attack, no special defense whatsoever. I mean, how would you use a special attacking Scizor? I don't even know. Anyways, we have Gaiaxy here with the leftovers. Diamond Storm, Stealth Rock, Moonblast, and Earth powers. Your typical X and Y / Sun and Moon / Oros set. Nothing too crazy here. Max HP, max special attack, and foreign attack. And last but not least, this is a regular Delphox. We'll use Mega Delphox in the future, but in this battle, we have a Life Orb set with Flamethrower, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam, max special attack, max speed, or special defense. Okay, we're all done. Thank you for tuning in. Let's jump into the actual battle. My opponent has some very interesting Pokemon here. He has access to Grapplock, a Pokemon I've never really battled that much. We also have a Hippowdon, which if we can get rid of Hippowdon early, Mega Raichu X has a field day, I feel like. Arboroost, Greninja, Corviknight, and Aegislash. Aegislash will be annoying, but if we can avoid King Shield, it'll be fine. So I start out with Trevenant, expecting my opponent to begin with his Hippowdon. However, he starts off with Corviknight. I go with Leech Seed first. I probably should have gone for Will-O-Wisp, but I mean, I go for it right here. As he goes for U-turn with Corviknight and goes into Hippowdon, I missed that move as well. What a great start to the battle. Very unfortunate. I mean, it's part of the game, but come on. But I know for a fact that Hippowdon will be going for Stealth Rocks. I don't have a Rapid Spinner. We go for Waterfall, and he shows me Whirlwind. So we have to be cautious here. Now, he drives me out into Scizor here, which I've made a few misplays here. I go for Swords Dance. When I already know he has Whirlwind, why would you go for that? And then, on top of that, I go for Bug Bite. I was thinking that would KO the Hippowdon, but I came up really short. And so he drives me out into Raichu now, and let me just say, I'm very lucky that he didn't have Slack off. Now, I go for the Mega Evolution as Aegislash comes out. I'm a-okay with that. We can go for Knockoff, get rid of his leftovers. But like, I don't know. I would have probably sacrificed Hippowdon there and brought in Aegislash fresh. But that's just me. Now, he goes for Sword Stance and then Shadow Sneak, and just that bulk from the Mega Evolution there. Raichu is actually able to live it, which is amazing. I go back into Gyarados here. He goes for King's Shield, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go for Waterfall here, I'm going for Earthquake. It's just the smart move to go for, right? We don't want to lower our attack. Let's lower his attack instead with Intimidate. Now he goes back into Corviknight. He really can't touch me with Trevenant out here. I know he's going to go for U-turn right here, and then go into Armarouge. That's why I decided to go for Leech Seed. Why go for Will-O-Wisp when he has that Pokemon? I can go into Scizor basically for Death Fodder. I mean, he can't really do much in this game just based off the Pokemon that we're dealing with. However, we actually end up using him a little bit as he went for Expanded Force. I really thought he would go for the Armor Cannon, but because he didn't go for that initially, we get to put a ton of chip damage between the Bullet Punches that's boosted by the Metal Coat item and the Leech Seed. Figured at this point, I could go for my Volt Tackle with Mega Raichu S. He gets his KO in this game. Now you'll see, right here he gets a boost. When you use that move, Volt Tackle with Raichu S, he actually gets a boost. I did not know that, but hey, the more you know, right? So I know for a fact that Shadow Sneak is coming our way here, so we go back into Gyarados, get the Intimidate off. We're gonna go for the Earthquake and avoid the King's Shield's effect. He goes for Shadow Sneak. He doesn't KO Gyarados, but that's fine for him. You know why? Because he has Greninja, and I don't know if you know, but Greninja is a threat. So we sacrifice Gyarados, right? I go into Mega Raichu S, hoping that he didn't have any priority moves. It looks like Water Shuriken is a priority move. That sucks. And so I go into Trevenant here, hoping I can live an Ice Beam. I don't end up surviving that either. At this point, I really thought the battle was over until we go into Diancie, right? We're like, okay, I'm not gonna survive this hit. We actually survive. What? So if I just went into Diancie earlier, I would have had my Gyarados, I would have had my Trevenant, I would have had my Mega Raichu S. So yeah, we end up surviving a move from Grapple Lock as well. Diancie, look at you! You're coming in clutch. As we approach the end game here in this battle video, we do end up going down right here as Hippowdon goes for Body Press. At that point, we're at low health. We're not surviving that hit. We have Delphox here who will outspeed Hippowdon unless for some reason Hippowdon has like what, that speed? No, not happening. His last Pokemon is Corviknight. All we have to do is hit Flamethrower. It is Life Orb boosted, however Corviknight is bulky. He really doesn't have anything for Delphox, and I think he knows that. That's why he went for the Iron Defense. So there you go, we end up using Mega Raichu S. A good comeback victory thanks to Diancie as well, and then Delphox to finish up the match. And that's all she wrote. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next Pokemon battle video.